I was always chasing sunsets on highways stretching west, believing there was something waiting beyond the next horizon's edge. You were standing on the front porch every time I'd leave again, waving goodbye with that brave smile that I understand now more than then. I thought I was building a future, but I was leaving one behind. I chose the road, not the home. I chose the miles, not your arms. I chose the dream I couldn't hold and lost the one I should have loved. I chose the road, not the home. Now every highway feels alone, because no destination in this world was worth what I let go. The postcards came from everywhere, Denver, Dallas, Santa Fe. I wrote about the places I'd seen, but never what I felt each day. Hotel rooms all start looking alike when you're missing someone true, and every city loses its shine when there's nobody there but you. Success can fill your schedule, but it can't fill an empty heart. I chose the road, not the home. I chose the miles, not your arms. I chose the dream I couldn't hold and lost the one I should have loved. I chose the road, not the home. Now every highway feels alone, because no destination in this world was worth what I let go. I drove past Star Road Street last summer. The maple tree had grown so tall, and standing there I finally realized I never really left that road at all. I've been traveling ever since, trying to find my way back. I chose the road, not the home, and that's a choice I can't undo. The world gave me everything I wanted except another chance with you. I chose the road, not the home, and now I know what matters most, because the greatest journey of my life was the one I never took. I chose the road, not the home. Home, and home was always you. The highway disappears into the night. The dashboard glows a lonely blue, and somewhere beyond these endless miles there's a front porch light that still reminds me of you. It's midnight on a lonely road, just me and these memories I still hold. The dashboard glows in a faded light as another day disappears into the night. The DJ's voice sounds tired and low, playing songs from long ago, the kind we used to sing by heart before life pulled us apart. Every melody brings back your face, like time can never erase. The last song on the radio tonight carries me back through the years in flight, to the nights we laughed beneath the stars before the world seemed quite so hard. The last song on the radio tonight feels like holding you one more time, and for a moment everything's alright with the last song on the radio tonight. The highway signs keep rolling by like chapters of a no goodbye. I still remember your favorite tune playing beneath a harvest moon. You'd lean your head against my shoulder back when our hearts were a little bolder, believing every dream we made would never slowly drift away. Some voices fade into the past, but your memory always lasts. The last song on the radio tonight carries me back through the years in flight, to the nights we laughed beneath the stars before the world seemed quite so hard. The last song on the radio tonight feels like holding you one more time, and for a moment everything's alright with the last song on the radio tonight. Maybe somewhere you're awake right now, listen to the same old sound. Maybe this song still means something to the way it always will to me and you. And if our paths never cross again, these melodies remain, my friend. The last song on the radio tonight still burns like a beacon in the night. Through every mile and every year, it keeps your memory close and clear. The last song on the radio tonight turns old tears into a gentle light, and when the silence finally arrives, your love is what survives. The last song on the radio tonight will always keep our story alive. The station fades into the dark, but you've already left your mark, and somewhere beyond the morning light, you're still the last song on the radio tonight. There was a diner on Route 17, a jukebox playing every dream we'd been. Your laughter danced through the midnight air, golden headlights shining through your hair. We were young enough to chase the stars, with $20 and an old guitar. The world was waiting somewhere down the line, and every road ahead felt yours and mine. We never thought the days could end. We never counted what we had to spend. Oh, the summer we never said goodbye still lives beneath these aging skies. Every sunset painted your name in gold. Every memory shines though the years grow old. And when the night wind calls my name, I hear your voice just the same. Some moments never reach never said goodbye. The county fair and the Ferris wheel, the kind of magic only young hearts feel. We called our names beneath an oak tree shade, believing fair was a promise made. Then light came rolling like a runaway train, pulling us down different tracks again. No final kiss, no last farewell, just a silent story time would tell. But every now and then I close my eyes and find us where the fireflies still rise. Oh, the summer we never said goodbye still lives beneath these aging skies. Every sunset painted your name in gold, every memory shines through the years grow old. And when the night wind calls my name, I hear your voice just the same. Some moments never really die, like the summer we never said goodbye. I've seen cities come and go, watch the seasons lose their glow, but somewhere in my heart you're still standing on that hill, watching dreams take flight underneath the July night, frozen in a photograph of time. Oh, the summer we never said goodbye still burns beyond the reasons why. Every road I travel leads me back somehow to who we were and where we are now. And if tomorrow passes by like another train beneath the sky, I'll keep those memories alive of a summer we never said goodbye. The summer we never said goodbye. No, we never said goodbye. We just became a memory in time, and the summer still survives in my heart tonight. Moonlight spills across the bedroom, painting silver on the wall. The same room we've shared for decades now feels far too big and far too small. Your pillow still rests beside mine, just the way you left it there. Sometimes I smooth the sheets at night, like I still expect you here. Some habits become memories, some memories become prayers. The side of the bed where you belong still waits for you every night. The side of the bed where you belong still reaches for your light. No matter how many years go by, no matter how hard I try, there's an empty space beside blankets away and laugh when I complained about it. At the start of every day, I'd give anything to feel that again, to hear your sleepy voice, to wake up and find you smiling like I did for so many years. It's strange what the heart remembers when someone leaves too soon. The side of the bed where you belong still waits for you every night. Side of the bed where you belong still reaches for your light. No matter how many years go by, no matter how hard I try, there's an empty space beside me where your love still lies. People say you're in a better place, and maybe that's true, but some nights heaven feels awfully far away when all I want is you. And every star outside my window looks like a message from above. The side of the bed where you belong will always carry your name. The side of the bed where you belong will never feel the same. And when my journey here is over and I finally cross that line, I hope there's a place beside you waiting there for my side of the bed where you belong is where my heart still sleeps. The night grows quiet once again, the world drifts softly into dreams, and before I close my eyes, I reach across the darkness to the side of the bed where you belong. Back when the screen door slammed behind us and summer lasted half a year, we'd leave the house right after breakfast and not come back till dark was near. The days felt longer than the highways, the nights were filled with fireflies, and every sunset seemed to linger a little longer in the sky. We didn't know we were living the days we miss the most. Back when time moved slow and every season took its time, when a year felt like forever and forever wasn't hard to find. Back when time moved slow, before the world learned how to run, life wasn't measured by the clock, but by the setting of the sun. There was a diner on the corner where everybody knew your name, and a baseball field by the river where every summer looked the same. Nobody carried life inside a hurry, and nobody watched the world through a screen. We were busy making memories instead of watching someone else's dream. The little things felt bigger then and somehow mattered more. Back when time moved slow and every season took its time, when a year felt like forever and forever wasn't hard to find. Back when time moved slow, before the world learned how to run, life wasn't measured by the clock, but by the setting of the sun. Now the children have children, and the old houses wear new paint. The faces in the photographs have changed more than we think. But when I close my eyes, I can still go back. Back when time moved slow and Saturday mornings felt endless, and Christmas took forever to arrive, and every goodbye was temporary. Back when time moved slow, when dreams were bigger than our fears, and nobody worried much about how fast the years would disappear. Back when time moves slow, still feels like yesterday to me. The evening settles over town, the same way it always has, and somewhere in the fading light, a boy's riding his bicycle home, thinking summer will never end. Back when time moves slow. Something, the sound of your footsteps down the hall, the television playing in the background, your voice calling my name from down the wall. There was laughter in the kitchen, there were arguments now and then, there was life in every corner. Back when you were still my best friend, I used to dream of peace and quiet. Now I'd give anything to lose it. The silence after 30 years is louder than I've ever heard. It fills the spaces where you live with every unspoken word. The silence after 30 years has a way of breaking through every room, every midnight reminds me there was you. he doesn't understand goodbye. I catch myself telling stories, then realize nobody's there, and suddenly the emptiness feels heavier than I can bear. Loneliness isn't being alone, it's missing one specific person. The silence after 30 years is louder than I've ever heard. It fills the spaces where you live with every unspoken word. The silence after 30 years has a way of breaking through every room, every midnight reminds me there was you. People say time heals everything. Maybe that's true for some, but time can't replace a voice you listen to for half your life, and it can't teach your heart how not to listen for it. The silence after 30 years still catches me by surprise, in the morning light and late at night. The silence after 30 years feels like standing in the rain, watching a train disappear, knowing it's not coming back again. The silence after 30 years is all that's left to hear. The clock keeps ticking on the wall, the same way it always has, but now every second seems to say she's gone. She's gone. She's gone. Every Sunday after church, I take the same familiar road, past the diner on the corner, past the house we used to call home. I stop by the little flower shop, the one you always loved, and pick the white carnation you said reminded you of summer. Some people think it's hard to understand, but it helps me feel close to you. Sunday flowers for you, just like I've done every week. A small bouquet and a quiet prayer for the woman I still need. Sunday flowers for you, though I know you can't hold them now. I place them gently by your name and stay a while somehow. The cemetery sits on a hillside, overlooking the town below. The wind moves softly through the trees, the same way it did years ago. I'll tell you about the grandchildren and all the things you've missed. Then I laugh at myself for talking, but somehow it feels right. Love doesn't stop speaking just because it can't hear a reply. Sunday flowers for you, just like I've done every week. A small bouquet and a quiet prayer for the woman I still need. Sunday flowers for you, though I know you can't hold them now. I place them gently helps me carry on. Sunday flowers for you, for every year we share, for every dream we built together, and every moment you care. Sunday flowers for you, until the day my journey ends and I finally get to walk beside you once again. Sunday flowers for you, from the man who still loves you. The afternoon sun begins to fade, the church bells ring far away. I touch the stone and whisper softly, I'll see you next Sunday. And bring more flowers for you. There's an old house standing at the end of Maple Lane, withered by the sunshine, withered by the rain. Most folks pass without a second glance, but every time I see it, I remember our romance. The curtains are different, the porch has changed its paint, but some things never leave you, no matter what they ain't. And every evening just before the night gets dark, a single candle glows and lights a corner of my heart. Some memories fade like footprints in the snow, some memories stay and never let you go. A candle still burns in window 7 like a little piece of heaven, shining through the years and all the miles between, keeping alive a forgotten dream. A candle still burns in window 7 like a promise sent from heaven, and every time it's golden light begins to shine, it brings your love back into mine. That was where you'd wait for me after work most every week. I'd see that candle from down the street. I know that home was finally within reach. You'd open up the door and smile, making every hard day worthwhile. Back when life moved slow and sweet, and every night felt complete. The world kept turning, people came and went, but some moments stay exactly where they were left. A candle still burns in window 7 like a little piece of heaven, shining through the years and all the miles storm, keeping lonely sailor warm. A candle still burns in window 7, brighter than all my possessions. Though the years have taken so much away, the light still leads me back someday. A candle still burns in window 7, and in my heart it always will. The street is quiet, the town asleep, the moon hangs low and the shadows creep. But one small light still cuts through the night and keeps our memory burning bright. And keeps our memory burning bright. The roses bloomed again this spring, just like they always do. The yellow ones beside the fence, the ones that reminded me of you. I still keep your old straw hat hanging by the garden gate, and every morning when I water the flowers, I feel you here, though it's getting late. The seasons keep on turning, but some things never leave. The garden you left behind still grows beneath the morning sun. Every flower carries a memory of the life we shared as one. The garden you left behind still knows your gentle hands, and every blossom seems to whisper that love still understands. The tomatoes climb their wooden stakes, the lilies bloom in June, the birds still gather near the fountain and sing their afternoon tune. Neighbors say it looks beautiful, the prettiest yard in town, but they don't know that every petal helps keep your memory around. You planted more than flowers here, you planted pieces of your heart. The garden you left behind still grows beneath the morning sun. Every flower carries a memory of the life we shared as one. The garden you left behind still knows your gentle hands, and every blossom seems to whisper that love still understands. Sometimes when the evening settles and the shadows stretch across the lawn, I almost hear you calling softly the way you used to from the porch. And for a moment I believe you're only in the next row of roses. The garden you left behind has become my place to pray, a place where grief and gratitude meet a little every day. The garden you left behind keeps teaching me one thing, that love doesn't die when someone leaves. It keeps blooming every spring. The garden you left behind will always carry your touch. The sun sings low beyond the trees, a warm breeze moves the leaves, and as another day comes to an end, a single rose bends gently in the wind, like it's waving back at me from the garden you left behind. The clock says 3 in the morning, and sleep won't come tonight. The house is filled with shadows and memories in the pale moonlight. I turn towards your side of the bed, the way I've done 1,000 times before, but all I find is empty space and a silence I can't ignore. Some habits never leave your soul, no matter how much time goes by. I still reach for you in the dark, like you're lying next to me, like love never broke apart, like you're still where you're supposed to be. I still reach for you in the dark, before reality arrives, and for a second I can almost feel you still here in my life. Your sweater hangs inside the closet, your picture sits beside the frame, and every little thing around me still whispers your name. Friends tell me I should move on, and maybe someday I will, but hearts don't follow schedules, they break and heal at their own will. Mine is still learning how to live without you somehow. I still reach for you in the dark, like you're lying next to me, like love never broke apart, like you're still where you're supposed to be. I still reach for you in the dark, before reality arrives, and for a second I can almost feel you still here in my life. If missing you were easy, I'd have stopped a long time ago, but every night when the world grows quiet, you're the only place my heart wants to go. And maybe that's what love becomes, when goodbye comes too soon. I still reach for you in the dark, though I know you're gone, though the nights have grown much longer and the years keep moving on. I still reach for you in the dark, and maybe I always will, because some loves never really leave, they just learn how to live inside you still. I still reach for you in the dark, and I always find your memory. The morning slowly breaks the night, the shadows fade reach for you in the dark.